But yes. All right, awesome. So, all right, so guys, take notes because this stuff is super, super important. To be able to sell these products, you need to know what they're all about, what they do, why they do what they do, and who they do it for. So, first thing that I'm going to go into is kind of some introduction, important information that you need to know about the products. One, they're extremely, extremely concentrated. Okay. So most products are 80% water, 20% ingredient. Our products are 60% ingredient, 40% water. So that is why they last 3 to 5 months. It depends on the thickness of your hair, how much product you need, and how often you wash, so how dry or oily your hair is. So the range is 3 to 5 months. You literally only need like a nickel size amount to get the benefits of these products. Another thing is that they are specific for, like, every shampoo, every conditioner, every treatment is specific for a specific hair type or concern. So we always have to give a consultation. Oh, and I'm just going to be going into hair care. All right. So we're going to do skincare, wellness. Babs is going to do that tomorrow. But we're just going to be going into hair care today. But yes, we always need to give a consultation. We never want somebody just to go on our website. Anna, can you mute people? We never want people to go on our website and get whatever they think they need, because they might not have a good experience if they get something that is not for their hair type. So all right. And then kind of like the basic science of these products is the anti-aging side of things. So we're 100% non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free. We have no parabens, no sulfates, no harsh fragrances. We're approved by the American Hair Loss Association. We're Leaping Bunny approved. All the things you can think of, clinical trials for everything, all of it. But the biggest thing that makes us different is the fact that we're anti-aging. We're the only anti-aging hair care brand on the entire market. And so that makes us different. We are not comparable to any other brand. Anybody can come up to us and say, oh, Olaplex, oh, Pureology, whatever. It's not the same at all. It's not even comparable. We are the only hair care brand to be able to penetrate through all 3 layers of the hair cuticle to get all the way to the cortex of the hair strand. Of the hair strand, and fix the issues from the inside out. So, what that does is it brings our hair back to its natural, purest form before color, chemical, heat, environmental damage. So that is what the products do. They bring it back to basically virgin, pure hair. Money brings it to naked hair. Like, your hair is naked with money. And what that means is there's no buildup on top of it. There's no waxes on top of it. There's no any of that. So what it does, so I'm going to kind of talk about the process first of going from any other brand to Monat and what that process looks like. So what Monat does is it first purifies the hair strand. It cannot go in and do its job if there's layers of buildup and wax on top of your hair, all right, so when I started on these products, I was 18 years old, probably was using drugstore products from 8 to 18. So it's 10 years. Well, no, my whole life. So 18 years of product buildup. I've dyed my hair, stuff like that. So that's 18 years of just buildup and not taking proper care of my hair. So imagine this is our hair strand, and there's just layers of wax built up on top because a lot of products have silicone and just different toxic ingredients that aren't able to penetrate the hair strand. So basically, the molecular formula of these other products are too large to penetrate into the hair strand, and it can't do anything. It doesn't actually do anything. It just coats the hair, makes it look shiny, makes it look healthy, but it's not actually. It's just waxes built up on your hair strand. So when you start using Monat, it can't actually penetrate yet because there's still a layer of gunk on top of your hair. So first, your hair is going to purify. And what that means is it's going to gently, what's the word she used? It's going to gently remove, the word strip is a very like intense word. It gently removes the waxes from your hair. Depending on how damaged your hair is and how much buildup you have on your hair strand, it could take longer. So I like to say that process can take like 2 weeks to 3 months, depending on how damaged your hair is. So what it does is it gently removes that stuff, but also let's think about our hair pore, the actual the pore that the hair actually grows out of. So not only is our hair surrounded by waxes, but this pore on our hair, on our scalp, is also clogged. It's clogged with these silicones, it's clogged with these waxes. And so our hair naturally sheds 80 to 100 strands of hair a day. Okay, that's natural for us to shed 80 to 100 strands a day. But think if our pore is filled with waxes, that hair strand that's supposed to fall out and new growth is supposed to come in. That's the purpose of shedding, is new healthier hair is supposed to come in. It can't fall out because it's stuck in that hair pore where it's filled with waxes. So some people may experience some more shedding when first transitioning to Monat, not hair fallout, okay? It's shedding, normal shedding. Those hair strands that were supposed to fall out but couldn't because it was stuck in with the waxes is going to shed so new healthy hair can grow in. So that hair sheds out, and then Monat is getting those waxes out. So a big ingredient in Monat products is Rejuvenique Oil. Rejuvenique is in almost all of our Rejuvenique is in almost all of our products. I'm pretty sure all of our products, all of our hair care. And what it does is it basically scoops out all of that dirt, oil, stuff like that is stuck in your follicle. So that stuff is normal, as well as if you have a lot of waxes in your hair, your pores, you may experience more oiliness whenever you first get on Monat, because those waxes are purifying. And so if you experience more oiliness when first getting on Monat, it's normal. Your hair has to purify all of this junk you've been putting on your hair your whole life. So don't freak out. It's completely normal. It's the science of our human bodies to purify anything bad when we're putting something healthy on it. But yeah, that's kind of what the process looks like. And there are other things that can, shedding is just like a shedding and oily scalp are just a couple things that might happen when you transition to start purifying that other stuff. So I'm going to go into a way that you can speed up that purification process when you first get on. Ava, when you first get on the products. But let me close this door really quick. But yeah, so hang on. Okay, so I'm going to talk about color treated hair and some stuff that Monat does for that. So a big question that a lot of people have, especially since a lot of people color their hair, is Monat okay for colored hair? So there's a whole science behind this as well that is really cool. But first, yes, all Monat products are color safe. I want to talk about when okay, so say you have colored hair and you already color your hair and you've been using harsh products like Suave or Pureology or any of those other brands besides Monat. So what will happen, or what kind of happens when you get your hair colored and you've been using those products? Remember, there's a waxy buildup around your hair. So a lot of people, why their hair fades with these other products is because the color isn't able to get past the waxes. So it's really just coloring the surface of the hair. and not penetrating in to the hair strand. So that is why often, I'm literally, stop. That is why people's hair fades more whenever they're on those other products. So if you are on Suave, for example, and you have colored hair and you're transitioning to Monty while your hair is already colored, some people will experience fading of their first couple washes if their hair is colored and they've already been on those other products, because Monty is, remember, gently removing those waxes, and the color is attached to those waxes, not the actual hair strand. So what it's doing is it's removing that. But after those first couple washes and you get your hair colored the next time, you're gonna see your hair last longer. Yeah, hang on, let me see where I'm okay. So basically, now the color can actually penetrate into the hair strand. So after Monty has removed the waxes and the color, some of the color might be attached to those waxes, but again, you know, if you're wanting to have healthy hair for the rest of your life, what's one color? You know, one first initial washes with that color. So then it's able to penetrate deeper into the hair strand. So Monty actually penetrates color deeper into the hair strand because it's not attaching to the waxes, it's actually going into the cortex. Okay, so I want to talk about the color locking spray. This is, like I said, all Monty products are color safe, but the color locking spray specifically locks in color to your hair. 100% participants in the trials with this product said that their color lasted longer. So and that's a big reason that you can see a lot of people in Monty with really light blonde hair, is because they're able to get it really light and really blonde because there's no waxes in the way of that color. Okay, so all right, so now we're gonna get into shampoo. Okay, so shampoo, there are 3 products that you always want to, no matter what, get VIPs on, or any customer out there: a shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in. That is where they are going to see the absolute best results with Monty starting off. We recommend shampoo based on scalp type and conditioner based on texture of hair. A lot of people will say like, oh, I'm having greasiness or thinning. That is not a type of hair, it's a concern. And oftentimes if people are experiencing those concerns, it's probably because of the products they're using. So simply switching like their shampoo, conditioner, that is going to fix a lot of people's concerns in and of itself. But another thing is, these products do not weigh your hair down. It is not in the science of the product. So if you have anybody say that, they are using too much product, okay? Because you can overuse product. Remember, these are extremely concentrated products. So if you use a ton of it, then your hair might feel weighed down. You're not supposed to use a ton of it. You're only supposed to use a nickel size amount, and a little bit more if you have thicker hair, obviously. So these products do not weigh your hair down. It's not designed to do that. Also, you do not want to have, I will never let somebody, one of my customers, mix and match our products. You have to use these synergistically to work. Okay, remember, exclusivity and consistency. That is what you see results with. Okay, so I'm going to explain why. And if you ever have customers that say, oh, I love my conditioner so much and I don't want to switch it, but I want to try your shampoo, you have to straight up tell them, listen, I cannot guarantee you're going to have the results that you're wanting to have with mixing and matching products, because our products are designed to take away any toxicity on your hair strand. So if you're using our shampoo, and then it's cleaning all those waxes and stuff off your hair strand, and then you're just going and putting back on the thing that the shampoo is getting rid of, it's not going to work. You're wasting your money. I personally will never let somebody like hook somebody up on just a shampoo and not a conditioner, because I don't want to be a part of that result. Okay. I know how these products like work in that way. So make sure you're always informing your customers of that. Um, and then Okay, and then also, I've heard this concern when with our products, your hair getting a little bit more knottier, or like, like knottier, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean by that. And in between shampoo and conditioner, because we do not have silicones. So those silicone products are making your hair slippier, have a slip to it. But our products do not have that because it's a toxic ingredient. So if you experience that in between a shampoo and conditioner, it's okay. It's because your hair is being cleaned properly. And that's the purpose of the conditioner, is to get that slip on your hair. So the conditioner will do that, and that's normal. Okay, so I'm gonna go into each shampoo, and then I'm gonna explain how to wash and all that. But first, I'm gonna talk about the Purifying Vinegar Shampoo. So this is the most purifying shampoo of our collection. You will, like, this is for somebody who has excess oils, or like they have to wash every day or every other day. This is a shampoo that you're wanting to get them on. Our black shampoo is the next purifying shampoo. So there are a few staple shampoos, that being the Black, Renew, Revive, and Smoothing Shampoo. Those are like the staples. But black shampoo, it has 2 times the Capixyl in it, and Capixyl is an ingredient that we use that stimulates our hair's natural growth. So that is why you see a lot of people get on money and they have amazing hair growth. It's because of Capixyl. So the black shampoo has 2 times the amount of Capixyl as the other products. Almost all of our products have Capixyl in them, except for our Super Nourished and Advanced Hydrating. But that's for somebody who has oily scalp, but they're also wanting growth. So that is where I would put in the black shampoo, but it's also still conditioning the scalp because it's a 2-in-1. So this is our men's shampoo, but women use it too. It's only a 2-in-1 for people who have hair above their ears. Okay, so you cannot use it as a 2-in-1 if you have hair like this, or that's below your ears. You have to pair a conditioner with it. But it also has like a minty, tingly feeling on the scalp because of the tea tree in it. And so you always, like, when I'm getting somebody on the black, I always let them know that there's like a minty, tingly feel. Some people don't like that, so like that's why I inform them of it first, but most people do like it. And then the Intense Repair Shampoo. So this has 3 times the Capixyl in it. And this is really, this is somebody who you can see the scalp of their hair. And if they have like medical conditions, like where you can literally see their scalp, or like post chemo, or what's it called? After birth, what is that called?
Postpartum.
Yes, postpartum. So that is where you would put in the Intense Repair Shampoo. These are words of Christina Smallwood. So I don't recommend IR shampoo unless you can see their scalp, like their hair is thinning. Okay, and that also has a minty feeling to it. That is like our growth powerhouse shampoo. And then next, Revive. So Revive shampoo is for somebody who has thin, they want volume. And honestly, this is, a lot of people like this product. You have to have like that hair type for it. But yes, that is for fine, thin, short hair, and not frizzy. Okay. So for hair loss thinning is an IR shampoo. And then black shampoo is like one step down from Intense Repair. It's not as intense. So for somebody who's thinning, but you can't see their scalp, I usually do black shampoo. Okay. So then there is smoothing shampoo. So, well, I think I said this, but Revive, if somebody has frizzy hair, don't do Revive. Okay. Smoothing shampoo, somebody with like thick, frizzy, normal to dry hair. And it basically brings in like the lacked moisture to your scalp. And then Renew shampoo, it is our hydrating, moisturizing shampoo, and it helps with balancing out the pH levels of your scalp. It's good for in between to thick hair, normal to dry. So something I want to put out there is with shampoos and conditioners, you really have to base it. I always start off with those staples, like I said, but you really have to, some people, it's a trial and error type of thing. Okay, like, some people might say their hair is frizzy, but it's actually dry and they don't know the difference. So that's stuff that you guys want to make sure you're educating on your stories and to your customers. But the Super Nourished shampoo, this is for somebody who has very thick hair, very dry hair, usually like curly, coily, kinky hair. And this is basically moisturizing, bringing in the nutrients to your hair, and it helps with like repairing curls because it like is packed with that nutrients. For someone who just wants extreme growth but is not thinning, is IR still an option? So according to Christina Smallwood, no. You want to have they need to like have a balding scalp. Like you can see their scalp. Okay, so like some people will say thinning, but they actually just want growth. There's a difference between thinning and wanting growth. So IR shampoo is kind of a shampoo that you want to add on later down the road. It's not a first initial product if you cannot see their scalp. Like for me, I can use the IR shampoo right now if I want to because I've been on the products for a while. My hair is used to the products, but that's not a first product that you want to get them on. The Micellar Shampoo. So this is for somebody who has a very sensitive scalp. It has, I'm pretty sure like 13 ingredients. Like it's very limited ingredients. It's very good for somebody who like really needs a gentle cleanser. It's hypoallergenic. So if somebody's like very, very sensitive scalp, like very sensitive, that's the shampoo you want to get them on. And then the last shampoo is Scalp Purifying Scrub shampoo-ish. So this is something you want to pair with another shampoo. This is only the first wash, okay? This is for somebody who experienced dead skin cells, so like dandruff. Never make medical claims, so we cannot say it cures dandruff, but it breaks down dead skin cells. You have to be careful with your wordage. It breaks down dead skin cells, excess oils, buildup. This is also a good product if somebody has lots of product buildup. The Purifying Duo, the Purifying Shampoo and Scrub is a really good duo to get them on if they have lots of product buildup. Okay, and then going into conditioners. So smoothing deep conditioner, this is for frizz. So remember, conditioners are based off texture of hair. So somebody who has frizzy texture, advanced hydrating is good for like drier climates. If people are located in like Texas, if their hair is super dry and brittle, this is a really good conditioner to get them on, advanced hydrating conditioner. Revitalize is good for someone with flat hair, not if they have frizz. If they have frizz, do not get them on Revitalize. But if they have flat hair and they want volume and it's thin and frizz isn't an issue, dryness isn't an issue. And then IR conditioner, intense repair conditioner. So this is a conditioner you can get somebody on, even if it's their first like time getting on products. So it's a little confusing, but the intense repair conditioner is very good for bleached hair, for hair that's damaged, somebody who wants growth, but like it's not as intense as pairing the IR shampoo and conditioner together. It has Rejuvenique Oil in it, so all of our products have Rejuvenique oil in it, so it helps with repairing damage, all those things. Okay, So, okay, a little bit about how to wash with the products, and then I'll go into masks. So with the shampoo, nickel size amount, first wash, put it in your hands. You have to emulsify until your hands are white, okay? Don't just, hands need to be white, okay? And then you go in all over the place. Make sure you get the back of your head, because sometimes people say, oh, my scalp, I mean, it's like really oily back in here on the back of my head. That's a common thing I hear. There can be misuse error of the products, okay? The products work, but you have to use them correctly. So make sure you literally have product on your hands and you get back there, all right? You get all back there and not just up here, because remember, we don't have silicones in our products, so it's not just gonna suds up back there by itself. You have to put your hands back there and clean it, all right? First wash, it is not going to suds up a lot. It's gonna be stripping those dirts, the oils, everything from the hair strand. The second wash, you always have to wash twice, no exceptions. You have to wash twice with these products. The second time is where you're going to get that suds and lather. Sometimes people need to do a third wash, say if their hair is really, really dirty, like they've been out in like, I don't know, mud racing, that kind of thing. Like if you got lots of dirt in your hair, 3 washes is okay. You want to do it until you get the suds. You want a good suds and a good lather on your head. All right. So if you're doing the scrub is the first wash, and a different shampoo is the second wash. Then you go in with a mask. Masks are used 2 to 3 times a week, which should be how much you're washing a week. Even if you have super oily scalp, you want to start doing oil treatments, which I'll talk about, but you want to start getting that balance of your scalp, and you only really should be washing 3 times a week, all right, at most. So Replenish Mask in between the shampoo and conditioner. With the masks, you don't put it through your scalp like this. You put it on your hand and you like go back like this, like you're putting it in a ponytail, and get your ends. Always, always brush through your mask, okay? Brush through your mask. You're gonna see a huge difference in your hair. With a wet brush or a comb is what I recommend, and brush it through until it's not tangly anymore. All right, 5 to 10 minutes, leave that in, rinse that out. Some masks can act as your conditioner, especially when you put your leave-in in out of the shower. It fully closes up that cuticle, and oftentimes masks give the hair the nutrients it needs and acts as a conditioner, but I always use a conditioner anyway. So then after that, you condition, it seals the cuticle back up. So the shampoo is opening up the cuticle to clean it out. The conditioner is sealing that closed. Yeah, yes, it will be shared. I wonder if I got 2 shampoos because I didn't get a mask. I wonder if I got 2 shampoos because so a shampoo doesn't act as a mask. If you have 2 shampoos, you can use one shampoo as the first wash and the second one as a second wash, depending on what you're wanting. So if you're having more oily scalp, you might just want to use the black or purifying. But if you're feeling like you want some growth and hydration with your shampoos, you can do first wash, renew, black shampoo, the second one. Yeah, correct, Taylor. They're not in the $1.99. But yeah, a shampoo doesn't act as a mask. So let me know if I read that wrong. That's weird. In your product pack or okay, but yeah, then condition, leave in 2 minutes. I always brush through my conditioner as well with the comb. And yes, the mask is not necessarily required for your regimen, but it's a good addition. You shampoo then condition. So if you don't have a mask, then skip the mask part and you just shampoo and then condition. All right, so some masks. Replenish Mask is a really great beginning mask because 1, it hydrates, it also moisturizes, it strengthens and repairs the hair. So it's like a protein-packed mask. It brings in all the lacked proteins to your hair strand. So it's really good for like dry, damaged hair, colored hair. Super Moisture Mask is a moisture-packed mask, so it's bringing in a ton of moisture, not hydration. And Jacqueline Ortega, you can do this famous Jacqueline Ortega cocktail with the Replenish Mask and Super Moisture Mask. It's really good, makes your hair feel really good. You basically put Replenish in first, 5 minutes, leave it in, then Super Moisture Mask, 5 minutes, leave it in, rinse out. There's so many different things that you can do together, guys. Like, there's so many different ways to use these products and just get amazing results. The Transformation Mask is for more over processed hair. So if you don't have processed hair like chemical color damage, then you don't necessarily need the Transformation Mask. And then the new Advanced Hydrating Mask. So I didn't know much about this mask specifically, so I had to do a little bit more research on it. I haven't used it myself, but it's fast acting, so you see instant results. The old Advanced Hydrating Mask was more just hydration, but this new one brings in some moisture as well. It's just less than the Replenish. So it hydrates the ends more, and then also brings in some moisture as well. I'm excited to try it because I remember the old one, it more so didn't bring moisture and slip to your hair. It was more just bring in hydration, which doesn't necessarily, moisture is more the softness stuff, like this, the softness, the oil in your hair, but it's not what that sounds like. But yeah, so that's what that is. And then all right, so Rejuvenique Oil. So Rejuvenique Oil, you guys want to know this product like the back of your hand. It has over 101 uses. It's compatible with our hair and our skin. I'm going to be going into what it does for your hair. But basically, this is our secret ingredient. This is the biggest thing that makes our products anti-aging. It penetrates through all 3 layers of our hair strand, gets to our cortex, fixes the issues from the inside out. That is our Rejuvenique Oil. So the Rejuvenique Oil mimics our skin's natural oils, which helps speed up the healing process, which is so freaking cool. That is like the coolest thing I've ever heard. All right. This, I remember when I first started, guys, the Rejuvenique Oil was the first thing that I got to know. And that's why I have an oil highlight on my page. Like, it is the end all be all, holy grail, unicorn tears, liquid gold, all the things. So it's non-comedogenic. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it does not clog your pores. It goes into your pores and it does what it needs to do. It soaks in. It doesn't lay on top of your hair like argan oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. All those things are so not good for your hair or skin. All right. So, scalp treatments. Scalp treatments basically reset your hair strand. Reset your scalp and your hair strand. You want to do these at least 2 to 3 times a week. So like before every wash, do a scalp treatment, because what it does is, okay, so imagine you have dirt on your arm. All right, if you put water on your arm, it might it's not going to necessarily get all the dirt off your arm. If you put oil over it and let it sit, it's going to go into the pores of your arm and it scoops out the dirt and excess oils, because oil combats oil. So our oil literally scoops out any excess oils, dirt, everything from the pores in your hair. And I know people who are like, I don't want, my hair is oily, my scalp is oily, I don't want to put oil on my scalp. Like, that's the last thing I want to do. Trust me, you want to put this oil on your scalp, because if your hair is excessively oil, this oil is going to be what resets that. All right. So again, you don't need a lot. So what you do is just put it throughout your scalp like that and brush through it to distribute it evenly. Okay. And so this not only resets your scalp with any imbalances. Dandruff is a big thing this helps with, balancing out all those pH levels. It also strengthens and repairs your hair. So you want to make sure to get it on your ends too. Put it in a bun before you shower. Sometimes I leave it in it a whole day. Sometimes I leave it in a day and a half. There's no damage. And even if you can just do 20 minutes before your shower, it works. Okay. So, it's really good for scarring. You guys have probably seen some scarring testimonials because it helps that healing process. So if you have scarring, use it. It also, okay, this is the thing that's going to help speed up the purification process for you. If your hair is super damaged, super oily, doing oil treatments like 2 to 3 times a week, every time before you shower, this is what is going to purify everything faster. All right, then I'm going to talk about some leave-ins now, and after shower products. So with all the leave-ins, you always want to emulsify in your hands first until it's white. All right, one, this activates the products. Same with our shampoo. Okay, so Rejuva Beads. Rejuva Beads and Rejuvenique Oil are our 2 patented products. There's nothing else like them on the whole entire market. Rejuva Beads basically has tiny encapsulated like Rejuvenique balls, think of that, within it. And it targets the micro damage along the hair shaft, split ends and micro damage along the hair shaft. And it mends it all and it attracts to those damaged areas. It's kind of like a magnet. It attaches to those damaged areas. So it does not make your hair greasy at all. It only attaches to those specific damaged areas and it seals it up. So that's what I'm saying. Say you didn't have a conditioner, you just had a shampoo and a mask. The Rejuva Beads would be your sealant. It would seal your cuticle back up. Rejuva Beads is always the first thing that you want to touch your hair strand. I found out something that I was doing wrong, and I think a lot of us were doing wrong, is we were using a not detangular before Rejuva Beads, and that's wrong, actually. So we need to be using Rejuva Beads first. You want that to be the very first thing to touch your hair strand, so it can so it can seal everything up, those split ends and damaged areas. So when you apply Rejuva Beads to your mid shaft to ends, you brush it through to distribute it evenly. Wait a minute. So you have to wait 1 minute before putting anything else on your hair strand so it has time to seal everything up. Then the next product after that you would use, and I'm saying this in order of if you had all these products, okay? Not necessarily everybody has all these products, but this is the order that you want to do them in. All of our products are layerable, all right? So you can layer these products like crazy on top of each other, okay? So then on not detangular and color locking spray. So these are kind of like right next to each other. It doesn't matter if you do one before the other. On not detangular, color locking spray next. Brush it through. Always brush through in between each product because it distributes it all evenly, mid shaft ends, all right? Then Restore leave-in conditioner. This is a really good strengthening and repairing leave-in product. It also protects your hair from the sun, it has UV protection, as well as the color locking spray has UV protection. So the color locking and restore leave-in are kind of like sunscreen for your hair. So if you have one or the other, it doesn't matter. At least put one of them. Both is even better before you go outside in the sun. It's going to protect your color. It's going to protect your hair from fading, just like your natural hair, unless that's what you want. But okay, next, air dry cream or blowout cream. So the air dry cream is a really good leave-in. Of course, if you air dry, it brings nutritional value as well because these products all have Rejuvenique in them. Blowout cream, guys, Rejuva Beads, blowout cream, and restore leave-in. These are like needs, must haves. All right, so the blowout cream also has nutritional value to your hair, but it's also a heat protectant and a nutritional product for your hair in one. It basically gives you an at-home blowout, like a Brazilian blowout. All right, so it's so good. It protects your hair from the blow drying heat. It has minimal heat protectant, not for straightener or curling iron. You need a heat protectant, a thermal heat protectant for that. but it protects your hair from blow drying heat. Frizz fix. So you can use that. You can use that with the blowout cream. That is a really good pair for if you have like frizzy hair and you what's it called? Blow dry. If you put a lot of heat on it, like you blow dry and then you put like straightener or curling iron on it, blowout cream and a thermal heat protectant. Curls, good products for curls, like styling curls, are the mousse and the curl cream. The mousse is my favorite. I've never used a curl cream on my hair. My hair is not really curly anyway, but I use the mousse to get me some curls, and it's really good. The mousse doesn't really make your hair crunchy. It's a very soft styling product, but some people like that crunch, like my mom. And you can pair the curl cream and mousse together. I think the curl cream gives more of that like crunch feeling type thing. It's still not like crunchy, gross crunchy, but like some people like that feeling. And the flexible hold gel is really good to pair with the curl cream as well. And it kind of gives more of that as well. My mom uses the flexible hold gel because she really likes that crunch. If you want more volume, really good products for that is thickening spray. That more so gives you like the plumpness, the like makes your hair feel thicker, but the root shape lifter, can't remember the order of those words, but that you'll spray in your hair before you blow dry, and it gives you volume, like crazy volume, guys, crazy volume. And the dry texturizing spray is more of a volume product for dry hair. So root lifter is a wet hair volume that you put in before you blow dry. Flexible hold gel is discontinued? Oh. That sucks because I don't have that product, but actually I have that product, but I didn't know that it was discontinued. That's good to know. Okay, and then that is everything that I have. Anybody have any questions?